Park Street, the first place that comes to our mind when we think of Christmas in Kolkata. Correct? The streets that are beautifully decorated in bright and colorful fairy lights, people dressed up in their best attires, a vast gathering in Allen Park, and almost everyone from 8 to 80 sporting Christmas headbands or funky goggles or Santa caps. Sounds familiar, right? Yes, that's a typical Park Street scene during the Christmas season in Kolkata. And we have all witnessed it in one or the other points of our lives. But do we all know how and where the Swedish for visiting Park Street during the Christmas season originate from? You'll be surprised to know the story. Hello my dear viewers, welcome and welcome back to another amazing vlog of my channel, Little Snippets of Joy. Let me take you on a journey through time to the bustling streets of Park Street, where history comes alive with tales of the past. Do not skip and watch till the end to learn how Christmas became an important event in the Park Street area and how it is celebrated today. Situated in Kolkata, West Bengal, India, Park Street has a rich and interesting history dating back to the late 17th and 18th and 19th centuries. Once upon a time, Park Street, or as popularly referred to as Sahibir Para in Bengali, meaning the neighborhood of the Englishmen, was home to a bunch of deer. The madness and vibrancy that we see on Park Street today is not a new phenomenon, but is actually 150 years old. The story dates back to over 250 years ago, when Calcutta was the capital of the British Empire. It was then known as Gorusthan Ka Rasta, Fancy Dirt Avenue or Burial Ground Road. At the time, Park Street was not a preferred choice of residents as there were several cemeteries in the area. When Siraj-ud-Daulah, the last independent Nawab of Bengal, attacked Calcutta, the British governor Henry Vansittart escaped from his farmhouse that was situated in Park Street. Today, where we see Zudio, Flurries, Barbecue Nation and KFC, then there were only 10 houses. Fast forward a few decades to the mid-18th century, and Park Street had evolved into a bustling metropolis with large groups of British men and women occupying the area. By the time, the area had been renamed Park Street after the infamous Chief Justice Elijah MP's favored Deer Park. Christmas traditions, which were previously unknown in the region, were introduced by the Englishmen, and the celebration of Jesus Christ's birthday began to be celebrated with grandeur and pomp here. Documented records of the thoroughfare claim that in the 19th century, the streets of the Park Street area used to be wiped clean using shampoo on the occasion of Christmas, and the work was done by helpless and poverty-stricken Bengalis. From around noon or evening, the British men and women came on long drives here in their feed-in cars. By then, the well-known St. Paul's Cathedral Church had already been established. On the 25th night, the entire Park Street area used to be filled with a large gathering of British men and women. The elite Bengalis, along with their families, were also invited to be a part of the grand winter festival of the Englishmen. Eventually, the elite Bengalis started adapting to the Christmas traditions of the Britishers. And even when the Britishers left, there was no shrink in the Bengalis' love for Christmas. Gradually, even the middle-class Bengalis began to visit Park Street to enjoy the decor and make merry by feasting on lip-smacking sumptuous dishes to celebrate the birthday of Jesus Christ. And that is how Christmas became such an important tradition in the Park Street area. The Christmas celebrations in Park Street that you see in its present form was initiated by the Honorable Chief Minister of the state, Srimati Mamata Banerjee, in 2011, along with the Department of Tourism, Government of West Bengal, and in association with Kolkata Municipal Corporation, Kolkata Police, Information and Culture Department, and APJ Surendra Group. Every year, the Kolkata Christmas Festival is inaugurated on the 21st of December. Allen Park is also illuminated with fairy lights and a variety of Christmas installations and cribs. Besides, there are food stalls being set up by the members of different communities residing in the city. Hi, may I know your name?
Shahina.
Shahina.
Yes.
Okay, is this your first time putting up a stall here? And he's... Okay, so is this your first time putting up a stall here? Okay, you have
Last
been...
year we put this store. Our store was outside.
Okay. From the past year you have been doing it. Okay. And this place will be closed on 24th and 25th.
24th and 25th.
And then it will again be from 27th to 30th.
Yes.
Okay. Let's check the lovely products you have here. These are cheeseburgers, right?
You can choose one.
I can see that they have already sold it out. And we have some yummy chocolates in here. Oreo and plain chocolates. And I'm just taking this. These are lovely toy sets.
That's 50, sir. This one is 300.
Hi!
One card.
He's a little camera shy, I guess. And not to forget the live performances that are being staged during the time. However, it is important for you to note that Alec Park remains open from 21st to 23rd December and then again from 26th to 30th December. On 24th and 25th and 31st and 1st, it is converted into a walk-only zone, so plan your visit accordingly. The history and legacy of this area still live on, with tales of its past woven into the fabric of the city. So whenever you're in Kolkata during the Christmas season, this is something that you cannot miss. I insist that you enjoy and experience the magic of Park Street, where the past meets the present and the excitement never ends.